Plastic devastates our world. Once it starts, it will be hard to stop it. What we mean by this is that we need to stop the consumption and production of plastic before it takes over our world. This is our purpose. This is Adam's and Joshua's purpose.
Plastic is a major resource these days. People all over the world use plastic in many different ways, such as food containers and computers. We know that people need or want plastic because it is useful and the only source of income for some people. However, they don't know that plastic can harm the environment and affect certain societies. Continue to find out more. Many marine food chains are affected, especially the pelican's marine food chain. When people dispose of plastic, some of it goes to the ocean. In fact, there are 7 million tons of plastic in the ocean. Plankton is one of the main food sources of pelicans and fish. There are 6 times more plastic than plankton. Once plastic eaten can't be digested, all population will be decreased, causing food chain to be unstable.
We can reduce the environmental impact if we choose some safer alternatives. 1. We can filter our own tap water, meaning we don't have to use water bottles. 2. We can replace plastic with mushroom mycelium, a self-assembling material.
Regarding the previous slide, if we achieve these alternatives, we can reduce the impacts on the marine food chain we talked about in slide 4. We found out that mycelium can be grown from farming, not from petroleum. Also, it's 100% decomposable, which means it won't pollute the land and the sea. Thus, the pelican and fish population won't decrease as they don't eat the plastic. The marine food chain will function well. Did you know that every second we recycle about 100 bottles, but about 840 bottles are not recycled every second too? Can you imagine how much waste is affecting the ecosystem? In fact, plastic accounts for 60% of solid waste and 50 to 80% of plastic in beaches, oceans, and seabeds.
The extraction phase of plastic causes conflict due to oil industries taking more than their share. Nigerians are furious because oil industries are obliterating their society and environments. Thus, Nigerians resolve to war so they can get their country back.
Plastic can cause cooperation too. Citizens of San Francisco cooperate with officials to ban plastic bags. Due to this co-op, the economy went higher because the sales of plastic increases as it is banned. Also, the ban of plastic bags will reduce the impact on the environment by less pollution as less plastic is produced. Alternatives we can focus on is that oil companies pay the country they take oil from. One example is America pays Nigeria to consume oil. Also, recycle, reduce, reuse are encouraged in schools, cities, and workplaces officials. If we achieve these, people will be happy about the usage of the extraction, production, and consumption of plastic. This bar graph shows the amount of oil barrels that USA takes and where they get their oil. USA gets its oil from 70 countries, but I only listed 14 main countries. As you can see, USA gets most of its oil from Canada, showing that USA takes 70,500 barrels of oil. USA won't stop consuming oil to make plastic. This may be a sign of conflict in the future.
In conclusion, we recommend that recycling plastic should be a law. Otherwise, we must stop the production of plastic. By doing so, we can sustain social, environmental, and the economy fairly. Thus, we will have a sustainable world. As you can see, this is a graph that explains the plastic bag waste and recycling in the USA. We need to recycle more because the percentage of recycled plastic bag is only 5.2%. Can you believe it's that low? If we want to continue using plastic, we need to recycle or either stop the production of plastic as it causes a lot of waste. To be more precise, 94.8% of 380 billion plastic bags are disposed of every single year. As I said before, we need to make recycling a law or stop the production of plastic.
This is our bibliography. These are our picture sources. Thanks for listening.